Rough night for both of us, so. Actually, it hasn't been a rough night for me because nobody's come through my wall, okay?
I'm a playwright, and I was writing last night. I wrote a scene.
Now you're telling me about this.
And this scene is the third one I've written on this play. And the plot is, this is a playwright who is trying out some actors to see who gets the big part. She's going to write a play for this actor. But the first actor that she considered was a professional actor, who's very experienced, and of course the playwright wanted him the worst way to be in her play. And
wait a minute.
She promised.
Wanted in the worst way?
Yes.
What about in the best way?
But unfortunately, he lives back east.
Is there any sex involved?
All good professional actors come from back east because they act on Broadway. They know what they're doing. So I was willing, as I told him this morning, to spend $100 to get. That's all I have. I'm not a rich playwright. I would spend $100 on bus fare if he would get out here, and then I would write the play for him. And I would also put him on camera. I told him that Doc wouldn't mind if he was sufficiently intelligent and professional, and if this could possibly make money sometime, he would, you know, he's had almost complete control of my time, even though, you know, we are not involved physically because Doc,
watch it.
How could I explain his delicate position? He is 72. He seems to think that life has been over for him for a long time. Physically, you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm 78. I'm 78.
I was in the war. Did you ever see The Sun Also Rises, you know, Ernest Hemingway? Well, what's the problem, honey?
Believe me, it hasn't been shot off. But you know. He thinks he's been through the wars.
How do you know?
The women have castrated him. They castrated him.
They have wrung me out dry, you know. My balls are still there, but they don't know why.
Right. He told me when he first met me that a woman had destroyed him. You know, when I wondered how come he didn't come on, and try to seduce, it seems that he stopped seducing. Am I right, or am I getting this wrong?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. I just want to borrow this. I'm cutting a piece of lemon here, okay? Jeez. Holy crap. Hey.
But anyway.
I got a nail clipper. I was scared the hell out of you with that nail clipper.
Anyway, I proposed to this actor that he come out here.
You proposed?
I proposed. Oh yeah, I proposed to him too. You know,
You never offered me $100 in your life. And you're upstairs.
He's poorer than you. I mean, he's got a line of credit. I don't need to offer him anything. Because, you know, I don't know how he does it, but he's the richest drunk around. Everybody tries to borrow money from him. But apparently the actor, the professional actor is not. He is not one of the kind that can hold on to his money. He's impecunious or something like that. So I told him I could contribute $100 to the Grayhound bus, or however he got out here, and if he'd just get on that, come out here, I would write this play for him. And I also held out my son as somewhat of a see, my son's getting in the movie business. I said, you might be able to come out here and get a part in one of his movies. I mean, he's going to be making movies, and I'm sure he would just love to have a professional actor in one of his movies that's had as much experience as this professional actor has. And how did I meet him? I met him on the internet.
Oh boy, here we go.
He was blogging, and he is very, and I was very impressed. I said, oh, this guy, he's literate, he can read, he knows playwrights, he's acted in Shakespeare even. Shakespeare, have you ever done that? No. So, Doc, he's strictly amateur.
Out damn spot. Out spot. Oh, yes. Yorick, I knew him well. By the way, your name is Yorick. I knew him well.
See, I had to use Doc in my plays as strictly an amateur. He had never, I told him, I said, Doc, we should rehearse. Rehearse? I'm not rehearsing. Take it or leave it. And I'd say, well, Doc, maybe you could memorize. Memorize? Are you kidding? So, how I had to do with him? I had to let him rewrite the lines. I said, well, improvise then. Read my script, I'll tell you what it says, and then you improvise your part. This is the only way that I could get this guy to act, is to just let him run wild. And pretty soon, I wouldn't even recognize the play. It wouldn't have anything in it that I would say.
You know why?
And I told him, I said,
you've
taken my play and run away with it.
No, wait a minute.
You have done stupid things with my play.
There are script writers out in, they call them, well, this play stinks. Can you pump it up a little bit?
Yeah.
So I pumped it up.
I mean, I had a French Playboy in it. Guess what? In his hands, it come out as a German Playboy with a German accent. I said, what? I've never had a German actor in my Playboy. You didn't know that there's German Playboys, but he would turn all my actors into something else, and I never even. The parts in my play, what he did to him, he crucified him. And then I noticed one thing he was doing that I really didn't like, is he was making the actors, he would start, he'd get a little drunk, and then he would say the same thing. Each actor would say somewhat the same thing, and I'd say, Doc, you're having that actor say the same thing as the other actor. This is what he did to me. This is what he did to a great playwright. This guy.
I'm going to tell you something right now, since we need to do this morning because she's had a rough night. And I've had to play how many female roles here? How many male roles have you played in your?
He's played a gay guy. He has played a guy that dresses up as a woman. I don't know what he was. He's played cowboys. He's played Indians.
But you've never played one guy, right?
Thieves.
You never played one guy.
I have. I played but I played my sister, the wild woman.
Well, that's really tough. It's like playing my. Well, I
played the cook.
I played my brother because
I played the cook. I can play cooks. I played maids.
Yeah, but
I played rich women. Oh, I'm really good at that. Oh, guess what? One of the best parts I played was Aunt Cynthia, who is going to spend her millions. Oh, I had to use an English accent. So then I was going to
convince
spend my minions fighting legalized abortion. I thought that was genius. I thought that was brilliant.